Hey Switch 2 fans, your old buddy Blaze here. Here's a look at the size and the inside of the Switch 2 game cases arriving in store next month. Before we take a look, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon, really helps out as well. Check the links in the description for a link to our 24-hour stock tracking stream for the Switch 2 to help you beat bots and scalpers, as well as the JSOX accessories and, more importantly, the micro SD cards for the Switch 2 from two retailers that are actually letting you order them, SanDisk and Adorama, 1TB, the Lexar Play Pro, as well as the SanDisk 256 and 128. Links down below. Don't miss out. The sooner you order, the sooner you get them, right? Simple. So as you know, Nintendo's slightly mixing up its box art game for the Switch 2 generation with red cases. I love that. I love when they really should have been doing this a long time ago. I remember when they obviously did this with Xbox and PlayStation 4, right? The iconic green cases and the blue cases. It just added such a, I don't know, it just added something extra, right? Instead of just the plain clear cases, you knew that was a Nintendo game on the store, and it just had some sort of feeling about it. So you were Team Green, Team Blue back then. Now you could be Team Red, you could be Nintendo. There's not much Team Green going around right now, unfortunately, because Xbox is too busy putting their games on every other platform other than Xbox. But yeah, good to see. Nice little quality of life improvement. Seems another look at these cases via Genki Japan on social media has now revealed what you can expect to see on the inside of these cases when you open them up, right? So compared to the transparent Switch case, the Switch 2 case is now red on the inside. The size of the cases also appears to be the same dimension as the original Switch 2 case. Only difference is that they're now obviously red. Here's a look from Genki over on X. So there's the original Switch 2 case, and here's the new Switch 2 case. As you can tell, I mean, it's funny how a couple of a difference in color and also that red bar at the top makes a huge difference. I mean, it looks kind of sleek, right? They've obviously leveled up their game. I mean, it's much more iconic and just in your face. A Nintendo Switch 2 game, it just looks really nice. The red plastic, it's something so small, but it makes a huge difference. Let me know if you agree. Here's some other images. There's the back of the cases. Looks really nice. Obviously, I love the artwork on cases. I mean, this is one thing about digital games. You know, you just cannot touch it in your hands. You can't feel the game case and admire the art on the back, and obviously slot it into the shelf on your, you know, your IKEA Kallax shelf behind you and start a really rad, you know, awesome, sick game collection. That's one thing I'm going to miss. Not that I was a big game collector anyway. I was more digital anyway, since I'm a PC gamer and I usually used to buying digital games and having that convenience of switching. But I totally understand and I appreciate and admire people that do collect games and are good at collecting games, because obviously it looks nice. So there's the spine. Obviously, it's hard to tell on the spine. That's one thing. Okay, I'm going to knock the Switch 2 game case, the game covers, for the spine specifically, because as you can see, it's kind of out of alignment. Obviously, the Switch 2 logo is more to the left there than in the center. Obviously, they kind of nailed that. Although that's something you could probably change or adjust, you know, by just moving that little paper sleeve on the inside of the case. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Look at that Mario Kart World versus Mario Kart Deluxe again. Just looks really clean. Here's the inside. So original Switch 2 case, new Switch 2 case, same cart size, same cart placement inside the case. Obviously, I don't think we're going to be getting too many game manuals, which sucks. I used to love the game. Imagine if they shoved in like a little art book with every physical game. That would make things so much more special, man. No ID says over on X, I swear, man, why don't they just make a bloody game case out of it? You can fit so many cartridges in it, and it fits those massive console cases too. I can't see crap with all the dumb fluffy straps blocking the logos. Improved. The side now has art instead of all red. Wow, it's red and spine art. Over the decades, they slowly took away manuals. Now they're cutting back with smaller cover art. True. Welcome back, new Soup and Nintendo Select cases. The difference is that there are now giant red bars that there's a giant red bar that completely ruins the visual coherence of the game case. Let me know if you agree. Does the red bar bother you? If anything, it's kind of, the little Nintendo Switch logo at the top left kind of bothered me a little bit more, just a little tad more, just because it's kind of like the whole debate around the iPhone having the little notch cut out, or the little island, right? That really annoyed me, having a little island that cut into the image, in the middle of the image, right? It blocked out whatever was behind it. That annoys me a little bit more. I'm kind of OCD about that. So having the red bar at least, you know, allows the artwork to shine alone without anything being over on top of it, really, right? You're getting to see the whole artwork thing across the spine and the back without anything just like plomped on the middle on top of the artwork. So I am actually not that bothered by that. Let me know if you are. I actually kind of like the new case a little bit more because, like I said, you've not got a stupid little square logo on top of the artwork itself. And obviously the benefit is we get artwork that wraps around the spine on this one. So Bolt Reaver on X, I completely disagree. So the leaks were fake. It's going to be the new norm. No more inside box art. Well, that's true. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't know that Yamada Denki even sold games. I swear the one where I used to live didn't. Fun fact, the old game cases were the same size as the Switch minus the Joy-Cons. It's a shame that's over now. How did the photographer get this? I guess that means I won't have any more games with the flip cover acting as a background. Oh, that's true. I never considered that, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to have any inside artwork. No, it's the death of physical games. They keep taking things away. And Hal Jr. here completely agreed. Switch 2 cases look awesome. And we'll end it on this tweet from Adri Shabani. Okay, we got 3DS type box arts. Now give us 3DS type themes. Oh man, I miss these, dude. Who misses... Is it just me, or does the Switch 2 UI seem like a downgrade from the 3DS? I mean, we had folders on the 3DS. We had, you know, I know we've finally got folders now, and they allowed you to change the tile sizes, allowed you to add custom themes to the 3DS. The 3DS was such an iconic piece of hardware. I'm still using mine. I'm planning a Pokemon Ruby Omega. Alpha Omega, whatever. I'm planning a playthrough of the 3DS Pokemon games very soon, so I'm looking forward to diving back in to the 3DS hardware again, and stuff like this just warms my heart. Nintendo really need to get back to the roots and start making custom consoles again as well, like more, you know, satisfying custom console designs, as well as obviously custom themes on the system itself. I think we've been slacking. I mean, how long has the Switch been out now? And we're looking at the Switch 2, and it's got the same UI thereabouts. They really need to bring back customization to the Switch. Anyways, I'm Blaze2K, just a little update. That's what the game cases look like. That's what people have to say about them. Are you a fan, or are you not a fan? Do you hate the new game cases? Do you hate the red bar? Let me know in the comments. It's a little thing, but it's, I don't know, I really like the red cases. Anyways, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. It really helps out and supports a lot. It helps the channel out. I post multiple times a day talking about Switch 2 news, games, tech, all that good stuff, and stream every so often. And check the links down below for Switch 2 micro SD cards. Clicking my link really helps out the channel. Let me know in an email if you do buy from one of the links, and let me know so I can give you credit for it. And also check out for accessories as well in the description. All you need for Switch 2 is down below, including the links to the consoles and all the retailers where you can buy them. Anyways, peace out guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Let's go.